Okay, now we're going to take a look at AUTOSUM and AUTOAVERAGE. Let's go ahead and get the total sum of January, February, March, and we'll get the average for supplies, travel, and utilities. So I'm gonna put a total here, and then we want the total for January, total February, and total for March. But on this side, we'll do the average, okay? So we're gonna get average supplies, average travel, and average utilities. And in this box, I'm gonna put a big black, I'm gonna format it, fill it black, because it's not gonna intersect at all. We're not gonna have totals and averages in the same spot, okay? Just for purposes of showing you how to do different things. All right, so we wanna get the total for January. So I can click there and I can type equals sum and start typing out a formula. Most people do not know how to type out a formula. Fair enough, fair enough. So if I want to get the sum of these cells, if I click here, there is an auto sum function over here, and you can see quickly that there's average too. So now you get to where I'm going. I want to get the sum, so I'm going to choose sum, and now I'm just going to highlight. Oops, I did something wrong. That's okay. I'm going to click in this cell. I'm going to choose AUTOSUM. Well done. I just clicked on it once and it highlighted everything. It detected what I wanted to add up, and I'm very happy with that. The formula actually is equals sum. And then you see in these parentheses, this is like formula 101, equals whatever you want. So you're looking for the total, which is the sum. And then the parenthesis is the range. What do you want the sum of? B2 is the first cell, and the colon represents everything in between, and then the last cell is B4, and then the parenthesis closes it. So you click enter and you get your sum. All right. Now there is I don't have to do, what if I had like 20 rows, right? I can click and drag to the right and do, I hope this works because it works for Google Sheets. I hope it works for this. Control R, which is control, like fill to the right. Yes. So control R, if you hold down the control key now and hit R, because I selected the cell that had the formula in it and I clicked and dragged over, I was basically commanding it to fill to the right. So take that formula and control R, fill to the right. It's a shortcut. So now the auto sum for C and D are there. Okay, and now the second formula we're going to do is average. So go ahead and click in E2 and then go over here and just bang out, click on average. And now it's like, oh, I know what you want to do. You want the average for these three cells. And now I hit enter and boom, my average for supplies was 322 for that quarter. And now I can click and drag this down and I'll get the average. And you probably are thinking, what did you just say? Click and drag down? Okay, two ways you can get the formula filled down. One, I can click in the cell, click and drag down. Let's say I had 50 things, you know, that's a lot. I won't have to repeat. If I want to fill down the formula, I can do Control D, which is fill down shortcut. Or I can just click in the cell and there's a little square there. I can click and drag that down and it brings down the formula. All right, so thanks for watching. We just covered how to use the auto sum and the auto average function to automate calculations. And I just want to say, one of the advantages of this is, let's say that you suddenly realize that, oh, we forgot to include, you know, oh, that trip for somebody else. Okay, so this was really 1,578. When I hit enter, it updates the total. If I have a graph that represents data here, the graph will get updated as well. So that's kind of a cool feature. All right, more in the next video. Thanks for watching.